Well, time to finally deal with those spiders. As for this crank we have on us, we're gonna need that. As for the shotgun, let's go ahead and reload it, and then leave it in our item box. And let's see. We should be good. But I'm gonna go ahead and take out my blue herb mix just to be sure. You can save if you want, I'm not. And that's that. So as you can see, here's the flamethrower. But we can't keep it. See that boulder? Turn around and go as far back as possible, then run. Just keep running. Give it 11 years, Chris. More shotgun shells. Are they worth taking or are they not? Of course they're worth taking. So, as I mentioned in the previous video, that you needed to take out your knife. Those of you that didn't do so, there's still another knife right there. Or is that a dagger? Let's take a look. Oh no, it's a knife. So yeah, for those of you that brought it, you don't need to take it with you. What we do need to do is cut down those web things. That's disgusting. Come here. Yo, he brought his children with him. Hurry, Chris, hurry. Ah. Oh, he broke one off for us. Thank you, Black Tiger. Break it, Chris, break it. For those of you that have been poisoned, I'm sorry to say this, but you're out of luck in that there's also some blue herbs hanging around over here. And also, if you brought your blue herb mix, you're also good as well. I'm just going to go ahead and use this green herb here. We can unequip the knife now, because we don't need to use it ever again. And as you can see, there's another boulder, and another crank outlet. We're going to have to use it 3 times, I believe. After the 3rd time is when the boulder's going to come attack us, or come rolling towards us. However, by the time it does come rolling towards us, there's already going to be an open path for us to take. Strike 2. And strike 3. You can also tell the boulder's going to come after you when you see this cutscene too. The moment you come out of your inventory, then that'll be that. See, it wasn't all that bad. There we are. More rock pushing, Chris. Give it about 11 years. For Chris, anyway. With that push, we can finally use this crank 2 more times. Yes it is. Come on. Last time, and there's that. I kind of wish we could just leave this crank behind, because it's not like we need it anymore. I mean, honestly. It gets quite annoying. Especially with this limited amount of space. It makes no sense. That's one thing I liked about Resident Evil 0. How you got to, you know, drop items. Then we have to push this all the way back to the rotator. But yeah, in Resident Evil 0, you get to drop items. There's just one problem, though. There's no item box in the game. Absolutely none. Which means everything you want to take with you, you have to take with you. Even if it means backtracking halfway across the map, or from one end to the map of the other. You have to go back and pick it up. Especially if it's a plot critical item. That's what I don't like about that game. Just all that backtracking. It's even worse. Which is basically what Resident Evil Real Survival is all about. You play on, well, basically you're playing on hard mode, which means you have limited ammo, limited health items, enemies are tougher, and there's the fact that the item boxes aren't linked. Which means if you forgot something at the residence and you're all done with the area plot-wise, you're going to have to go back to a redundant area. So now with this cylinder on us, we can go all the way back to that place with the elevator. The room before the hunter decided to do his special pose. But before that, health kits that we don't have space for. Oh well. Not like we need it anyway. Well, I don't know if you need it though. If you do, I'm sorry to say this, but you'll have to backtrack. Ugh, backtracking. It works if it's done right, which in many cases it is done right. Let's say hi to Black Tiger and goodbye, because this is one of the few bosses that we really don't have to fight. Quiet dramatic music. We don't need you. There should be a hunter here. Yeah, I heard it. Will you be quiet? Get up. Come on, bring it. Idiot. And another green herb. If you want, you can use it. But we're going to be going to an item box. Let's see. We can put this away. We can put the shells away because for now we're not going to be shooting at anyone. And we can put this crank away too. Whoops. And that's that. Actually, you know what? We can put away the shotgun as well. Not that we really need it. But then again, sometimes I'm paranoid and I feel as if another enemy is going to jump out of nowhere, so I'm going to keep it on me. Just to be safe. Because as far as I know, the only enemy we're going to be dealing with soon is Lisa Trevor. And there's no point in shooting at her because you'll be wasting your bullets, you'll be wasting your time, and you'll be wasting your health. Which means you're not going to have a very good time. Because unless you have the infinite rocket launcher or you somehow found a way to make your weapons infinite, then, well, you're going to be in trouble. We'll take the shaft. And then we'll stick this shaft inside the cylindrical hole. And then make use of it. The code is going to be 4231. 4, 2, 3, and 1. There we are. So in Jill's game, Barry's going to take the elevator and then he's going to use it to ride back up, so you won't be able to go back and forth with the elevator. But in Chris's game, you can. Doesn't that sound good? But it's best you don't go down that path anyway. So just FYI, there's going to be an item box over here, just in case you need to take something out. I'm not going to take anything out because I don't need to. But yeah, inside here is going to be Lisa Trevor. And you'll hear when, you hear the door open and close. It won't be through this door we came through. It'll be through another one. See, you heard that, right? There she is. Now run, Chris. Run. Don't worry about that switch. We'll get to that later. What we do need to do, though, is pick up these herbs. And that's that. So now with all this stuff, we can climb up these crates to get some ammo. Come on, Chris, climb the crate. Don't you want this ammo? Handgun ammo? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Let's see if we can find a way around it, because we really don't need it. Sweet. Climbing on down. Before we push the crate onto the gondola, we gotta move it this way. And that should be enough. I wish we could go on it. I could do with a free ride. That doesn't, self-destruct. Or destroy itself, or crash, or anything. Honestly, it's like in every scene, every game, or almost every game, every form of transportation ends up being destroyed unless it's about getting away from, I don't know, a character-killing thing. Alright, Lisa, where are you? Oh, of course she'll come in from that way. Just to make us go all the way around. What a waste. More handgun ammo. No. We don't need it. An infinite magnum would work, though. That would be nice. But then again, that's considered dreaming. Now we have to push this crate all the way here. And push it into the crusher. Crusher, do your stuff. And that's that. Vominos. Yeah, see, you had high hopes, didn't you? Broken flamethrower. Was there really any point of having that flamethrower from that other place if we're not going to be able to keep it? I mean, seriously. You can only use it in that one area. And there's nothing to use it on except that one hunter that's right in front of it. So you have to pick it up first. Let's go ahead and put the magnum ammo away.